and I'm gonna let you see how I did it. Here on the left I have like 4 MIDI files, and this one is 25% of new ID swing. And if I zoom in, you see that the notes are not on the one, but it's all a bit off, and that I have for 25%, 50% till 100. And when it's 100, it's like really swing. It's like really loose, like jazzy kind of thing. Maybe a bit too loose for dance music, but and what you can do in Logic is like you can put it in your groove template, and you can do it like go to the left, like region, and then you have like the quantize function, and at the bottom you have like make groove template. So when you do that, it's in the sequencer, like here in the piano roll. You can see now at the bottom your own groove. Like Logic have their own swing as well, but I just prefer to have my own swing. So now I can use it for my own project. Okay, and now I want to show you the track a bit so you can get into the vibe. So as you can hear, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of percussions. There are 2-3 shakers. There's like a tom. There's like a brass kind of thing. There's like snare rolls. It's all going on, and to keep it tight, it's good to have everything in the right swing. So let's start with the bass line. It's here. Oh, one thing is not working, but it doesn't matter. So this is like the bass line sequence. Let me check if you can see this. It's here, and it's like an octave switch. It's like in a kind of samba 3/2 groove. And what I did is like I started with this bassline sequence, and then I always like build on this rhythm. So I found like a nice Afro percussion. You can see it like here, and this was the original one. Oh, if you hear it now, this was the original sample. It's like doesn't work with the groove of the bass line. So what I did, I chopped it up, made it smaller, like this, and what a nice function is for Logic is flex time, and I use that tool a lot for my drums, because like when you have like drums of sample packs, they have their own kind of swing, and sometimes it doesn't really match your own groove. And you can, of course, you can do it like cut it by hand and go crazy, but there's like a really nice tool for that in Logic, and it's flex time, and you can do it like it's like here. Just put this knob on, and now what we can do, we made our own swing. So now I can put this loop in swing. And you have like different options of flex time, and I use for this kind of stuff slicing, so it only slice it, it doesn't stretch out or something, so the quality keeps the same. Like now, if you maybe, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's already there. But let's do it like 50%. You see like the transition moves a bit more. At 27 it's even more off, but I used, I think, 25% for this. And also like the bass line is also in the same kind of swing, so now it should be nicely in swing with the bass line. Almost, but there's a kind of ruffle in it, and I also cut that out, and I use that small ruffle in the end of the bar, so it's more steady. So because I want the rhythm of the loop is just more for the flow and doesn't need to have too much tension. So if you have that ruffle in every 4 seconds, then it's get a bit too much. So I think you can see it here. Like here, I use like also a nice tool is like you can pack your folder. I'm not sure what the unpack folder, but so now I have like here I have that loop. Yeah, it's like 3 times, and then in the end is that kind of ruffle thing. So, and what I did, like, it's like command shift F, I think. Yeah, and now it's a folder, so now it's much easier to work with. So that's like one of the things I use to get the drum loop in the same kind of groove for my track. And then we start building and building. We have that nice loop, that percussion loop, and there's like the subline is like it's a tom, and the tom is just steady, and it's on the root note of the track. What I also like when I'm building is like I use like let me check. Like this is the bass line in the piano roll. And there's also a nice function in Logic. You can see like more of the how to say it. It's you can see like 2 different MIDIs in one piano roll. I use it a lot to see if it's. Of course, I do everything by ear, but it's good to see as well that it matches the groove. So, like this tom groove. When I do like shift, yeah, now you can see that the toms is on the high note. No, not always, but it's on the notes of the bass line. So now that together gives a nice flow, and it gives the right energy as well. Because I think I tried also like a sub bass doing the same octave switch, but somehow it loses too much energy, and this is just more easy and it gives more power in the low end.